Thanks for taking a few minutes to watch this. This was in my longer video earlier, but I took it out to save some time. This is the clamp that I built for the joint. It's not necessary. You can certainly weight it down on your bench or the floor itself. I did this with the idea that I'm going to make another clamp or two so I can create long panels in one shot. With 2 clamps, I can make a almost 24-foot panel in just a few hours. Thanks for watching it, and I appreciate it. We're going to glue up the piece we cut yesterday. I'm going to show you the clamp that I made. It's simply 2x4s and 1/2 inch, basically construction ply. I glued them and screwed them down the center line. I already have this one ready. And then sent them to a friend who has a 6-inch jointer, and he flattened 2 sides for me to form a clamp. 2 reasons I did that. 1, I don't get up and down off the ground very well anymore. A little old for that, I'm gonna have arthritis. 2, if I make another clamp like this and have 2 pieces joined that are at sawhorse height, once I get this clamp down, the first one, I could actually go to the other end and begin another joint if I was aiming for a 23 and something foot piece of plywood, which some of you may have projects that will require that. It allows you to build big panels quickly. So let me just show you the basic nuts and bolts of it. I've got some 1/16 neoprene rubber that I put on this. I don't glue it down or anything, I just leave it there. And then I'm going to take my Visqueen and tape it on there, which I've already done on that side. And that way, I've got a, I figured that, let me just start again. Get this taped down. I think that the neoprene gives it a little tiny bit of flex to help distribute the pressure we're going to put on it. So I hope so. It's worked out well so far. I'm not saying you got to build one of these things. Most people are just going to put it on a good concrete floor of their workbench and add a bunch of weight on it. I've done this, 1, because I don't want to get on the floor, and 2, I really want to experiment fairly soon with creating that long panel. So we're going to go from here over there, and we're going to glue up the piece we cut yesterday. As you can see, I've got this really rinky-dink sort of setup. This was all junk I was going to throw away, and I quickly put it together as a holder for the clamp. So let's put on the bottom of the clamp. I'm just going to set it in here so it's in more or less aligned with those. I am just going to work the edge of this just to wet it. It's not falling off my brush, but it's not super thick either. So now I'm going to work the edge of the brush, pulling it off to give myself a little bead in there. Doesn't have to be big. I'm going to do both sides. Okay, yeah there, bug. Now what I'm going to do is take a paper towel and kind of pull some of the excess off of here, as much as I can. Actually, in this heat, it has started to stiffen up quite a bit. Now, Drop the top of my clamp on here. Get it lined up pretty tight there. And now I just got some pipe clamps. Another homemade oddity here is this handle. Fits on top of it, gives me a little more leverage. I'm gonna go half. Half again. I'm just gonna keep going on like quarter turns until it just doesn't want to go anymore. Here's this piece that we did yesterday. It's early in the morning, but I just can't wait to see what it looks like. So let's take it out of the clamp and see. Piece of tape stuck to it, no problem. All right, now you can see where I wiped it off, and it's got all kinds of funky little edges, but the joint itself is fantastic. Everything is filled completely now. That's the outside. The inside has, as expected, some bumps around the edges, but we haven't got to even this. We haven't sanded it at all yet. So we'll do that later this morning before we cut our 4-foot piece. So there's the clamp. Like I say, it's unnecessary. You don't have to do it. I'm going to do it in order to make some long panels. I have a bigger project somewhere down the road, I hope. But maybe it'll give you an idea for something that you want to do. And I'm hoping to inspire you one way or the other. Maybe to not do what I do. Thanks. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. I appreciate it.